I scored only 200 points in the college entrance exam. My family called me a cheater and a failure. My grandfather was furious and raised his cane to hit me, but 3 days later, city officials arrived with a property deed and an Oxford University acceptance letter. They came to visit me personally. 3 days ago, I asked my teacher for help. I told him I scored only 200 points and asked what university I could attend at first. The teacher dismissed me. But when I mentioned I won the country's highest science and technology award, the teacher's attitude changed immediately. I had focused on a research competition and barely studied for the exam. That's why I scored only 200 points. The teacher saw my potential and suggested applying to top universities. I then asked about my cousin who scored 550 points with no awards, if she could be admitted to a top university. The teacher said no, but offered a tempting deal if I agreed to attend a top university in the country. He would help my cousin get a special admission slot. So I chose that university for my cousin, without hesitation. The teacher told me the acceptance letter would be delivered by city officials, and told me to protect my hands, because they were important for the country. As soon as I hung up, I heard my grandfather shouting angrily. The atmosphere became tense. My grandfather waved his cane and scolded me. My mother tried to calm him down, but he wouldn't. "Listen," he yelled about my low score and raised his cane to hit me. My mother stopped him quickly and explained I could repeat the exam next year, but my grandfather got angrier. He believed I had cheated. How else could I get only 200 points? Then my cousin came in. She said she scored 550 points, just when my grandfather thought she wouldn't get into a top university. She got a call saying she was specially admitted to one. She was thrilled, and my grandfather quickly praised her. I couldn't hold back, and said my cousin wasn't qualified for a top university, and I had asked for her special admission. But my cousin believed the university chose her for her ability, and it had nothing to do with me. I didn't argue. I called the teacher to cancel her special admission. My cousin laughed and called me a liar. My grandfather scolded my mother for raising a bad child and said he would host an enrollment party for my cousin in 3 days. My cousin then pretended to advise my mother to find me a good husband and mocked her for not making money and needing others to support her. My mother looked at me with guilt, saying she couldn't protect me. I comforted her, saying I had won the highest national science award and had already been accepted. My mother thought I was lying to make her feel better, but I insisted she give me 3 days. In 3 days, city officials would deliver the letter. The day of the party arrived. Neighbors came to flatter my cousin's mother, asking how her daughter got into a top university. My cousin's mother proudly said it was easy. Then the neighbors asked about my score. My cousin arrogantly said I scored only 200 points. The neighbors were surprised and said I had done well before, but my cousin claimed I had cheated and couldn't compare to her. Then my mother brought homemade eggs to congratulate my cousin. But my cousin didn't appreciate it. She threw the eggs on the floor. I angrily asked her what she was doing. My cousin said as a top student, she was too good for homemade eggs. I looked at my mother and said it wasn't worth it. Then my grandfather arrived. My cousin immediately started slandering me again, and my grandfather believed her without question. He let her bully my mother and me. I couldn't stand it and slapped my cousin. She was furious and had people hold me down.